So we're actually going to play our first game against Miami. This will be broadcasting. We'll be playing this game on the 9 o'clock in the morning. If you are live with me now, you are actually getting this live. So kind of like the privilege of having something live. You actually get to see something that's holding. I just got him on my team. Just calm down. He's fine. Oh my goodness, just leave me alone, people. So we just made those moves. We got this and stuff. And yeah, so let's get into the game.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you game one of a big 4-game set. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Miami Marlins. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, it's trade deadline day. Always an interesting day on the MLB schedule. Usually a lot of excitement for fans and stress for the front offices. What about the teams and specifically the players?
Boog, I think there are three perspectives. You're that guy that's saying, hey, I want to get traded somewhere, maybe to a contender, maybe to a place that I have an opportunity to play every day. On the flip side, you're that guy that's very content with where you are. You've heard some rumors, perhaps. You can't wait until the deadline has come and gone and you're still staying put. And then the third person is that teammate that's looking and saying, we got a shot. I hope we add the piece or two that we need that'll put us over the top.
First pitch coming your way next. And the batter now, Kyle Schwarber.
Leading off tonight for Philadelphia, the designated hitter.
And a pitch.
Kyle Schwarber.
That misses, and we're off and rolling in Miami. The wind and the pitch. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Chisholm gets under it. Puts it away for the out.
Batting second, the left fielder.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Booyah! Nick Castellanos goes deep. Home run number 20 on the year, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And now here is Harper. He was late there. Strike one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Next offering is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That's inside. And now 2-2. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him. That's out number 2. Trey Turner at the plate. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. That one is absolutely belted. Garcia raging back towards the wall. Booyah! He'll touch them all. His 14th of the year. And they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0.
Going to have nightmares about that pitch. Perfect execution. It's not supposed to produce that result. He got hurt by a really good one there, but even a better swing at the plate.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. First pitch, not close. Chris, Paul Goldschmidt has turned into a really good player for a guy who was an 8th-round pick in 2009 at Texas State. Many all-star appearances, silver sluggers, and then in 2022, an MVP. That misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Yeah, and several years he was in the running for MVP. Just some better talent in the league at that time. But I love the combo of a real solid hitter at the plate, but also a guy with some speed that can steal some bases.
Well, he's under it to make the catch in center, and we'll take a break. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is Gene Segura at the plate here. The wide to kick the pitch. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
First pitch swing in, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Next offering is in for a strike. Nobody out, runner at first. Slice the other way, that's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And that's a base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
The 2-1. Started to go after it. Now a look down to third, and he went around according to Clyde Washington. And a pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit. First offering misses the mark.
1-0.
On the ground, 2 ball. There's 1, and that's 2.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Back here in Miami, all set for the start of the inning. And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. Lodolo back to work. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. That one fouled off. Ball to strike. The pitch. And that one wrapped foul. 1-2 now. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Gurriel handles the chance. And now it's Alec Bohm.
The third baseman, Alec Bohm.
And a big swing and a miss.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Chisholm makes a nice grab at a full sprint. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Danny Jansen. Next pitch is popped up. Hinojosa under this one. Makes the catch, inning over. Down quickly go the Phillies, but they're on top 2-0. And welcome back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the catcher, Nick Fortes. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
There's a strike at the knees. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Here's Gurriel. That one's in there, 0-1. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great. Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. Right now he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Fortes, the runner at first with one gone in the inning, and takes low for ball one. And there's a rocket into the outfield. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, one out. So first and second with one man gone. And now for the Marlins, C.J. Hinojosa. Strike one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And strike two. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Segura batting for the second time, and that's strike one. And there's a foul ball. On the ground. Stop. Over to first. Segura out in the play. And that's the third out. Marlins strand a pair. They trail things here 2-0.
So we're really not doing too bad. It's just a lot of hits that we're giving up. So kind of restrict Painter through a little bit. Probably get him to go 5 innings today. Kind of a bummer.
Move, and it is a factor in his game.
Want him to go further, but
that's strike one.
Probably not going to happen today.
Definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Sets him down on strikes. Fastball to letters, froze him for strike three.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Swings through that one. 0-1. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That misses the zone. Ball 2.
2-2.
Chop to third. Gurriel sends it to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Castellanos, a former All-Star, batting second in today's lineup, and he's usually in right, today starting in left. This one popped up, foul ground first base side. Puts the squeeze on it, and that is... Welcome back. Now the number 2 hitter, Jose Iglesias. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Jansen makes the grab, 1 down. Some nuggets on Jazz Chisholm. He's from the Bahamas, And he was born in 1998, signed with the Diamondbacks in 2015. Before he could make his major league debut, though, Arizona traded Jazz to Miami for Zach Gallen. He made his debut the following season, and then in 2022, he became an all-star. The pitch. And the count 1-2.
He also became the first player from the Bahamas to play a game at shortstop in the bigs since Andre Rogers in 1967. You know, Rogers is the first big leaguer from the Bahamas. Started to play shortstop for the Cubs when Ernie Banks moved to first base.
Got him looking for the strikeout. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Sanchez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Struck out swinging his first time. Pitch is in there. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. And that one hit to first, and that's just foul. The 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They trail it here 2-0. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Here's Harper now.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
The wind of the pitch. And that's in the dirt. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't.
By the way, if you're watching now and you see the trade deadline special, we did the trades earlier in this broadcast.
2 strikes.
And that's I am looking at basically after this game is over, then some offers might come through, which I may choose to take or not take. So just be aware. Just because I'm playing Monday's game doesn't exactly mean that the trades are over yet. It is always a possibility that CPU could offer me a trade that I cannot refuse. So just be aware of it.
Swings through him for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. And that's outside. Next pitch inside. 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And that's a little high. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one's back. Bangs off the wall. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it. And that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Man at second here with 2 away. This is Bryson Stott. 0 for 1 so far. Next pitch is popped up. Gurriel under it. Squeezes it. And that will end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They're up 2-0. Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for Miami, Garrett Cooper. Painter back to work. That one outside. 1-0.
You know, these Marlins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Hit hard, base hit. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second, and that's a leadoff double.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Fortes stands in now and watches strike 1. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Next one misses, and a count even 1-1.
1-1.
And here it comes. And that one fouled off. Cooper leads off second with nobody out. He goes down looking. Now it's Yuli Gurriel. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Man at second. That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out and a runner at second. Gurriel started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing. Next pitch is outside. The count now 2-2.
2-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
No trouble here, puts it away for the out, and there's 2 down. Avisail Garcia up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far, and that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. There's the strike. Runner at second, 2 down. The 1-1 is fouled off. Bounce to the right side. Over to Goldie. Play made, that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Alec Bohm. The pitch. That one pushed foul. Ripped into right center. And now maybe extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. In safely. It's a leadoff double in the 5th.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now it's Jansen to hit. First time up was a pop out. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Next offering is fouled back. No outs. Runner on second. And that one got a piece of him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
Boog, that wasn't even close. You know, sometimes a guy will barely miss the zone and hit someone, but right there, he completely lost the handle, and that's when it gets a little scary.
This one popped up, and a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Got him swinging.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it. Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Next pitch is popped up. Cooper makes the play, and it's out number 3. Phillies leave a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. The wind of the pitch. And fouled off.
You know, these Marlins, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Next pitch is downstairs. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
On the ground to the left. Boom. Throws out to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Iglesias up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at one down low. That's in there, and the count 1-1. Line drive, base hit.
Well, he's been working out of the stretch just about the entire game, Boog. A lot of base runners on against him, and he's just done a really nice job of scattering the hits, not giving up any runs. But at some point, your luck usually runs out.
You know, it's no surprise that Jazz Chisholm Jr. is good at baseball. His grandmother, Patricia Coakley, actually played shortstop for the Bahamian national softball team. And get this, she didn't retire until her 60th birthday. She started to play soft toss with Jazz when he was only 2 years old. Up the middle. They get the force. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Marlins leave 1, and they're down 2-0. Top 6. Here's Bryce Harper.
The right fielder, number 3.
Harper, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former home run derby champ. First pitch swinging.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
Well, it looks like he just got out of himself a little bit right there. He's looking for a ball in, and to attack that pitch looked like a half-hearted swing.
And a 1-2.
2-2.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Trey Turner now. He's already homered in this game. First pitch just misses. Ground ball left side, and it gets by him.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Goldie, multi-time All-Star, 35 years old. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware. Next pitch off the plate, and it's 2-0. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Johnny Cueto up and loosening in the pen. Cabrera warming up as well. Checks over to first, back safely.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
Turner at first, one gone. Now snap throw to first. Turner back in standing. Kicks and deals. Right side, Cooper. Slings to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. To the bottom of the sixth we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Phillies 2 and the Marlins nothing. Bottom of the sixth inning. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. And that's in for a strike. Lined into left center, base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
And up next for Miami, Garrett Cooper. His righty-lefty splits there. Lined, and that's a base hit. Here comes the runner. He'll score, and now they trail by 1.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now, Nick Fortes. Ground ball could be 2. Stop to second on to Goldschmidt. That's 2.
Now back, the third baseman,
Yuli Gurriel comes up to hit. On the ground to third. Over to Goldie. And that is the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And the home team down a run. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Johnny Cueto.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Well, 1-run game. And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. And the pitch. Ball 1 there. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Hauls it in for the out. Alec Bohm digs in now. 1 for 2. And there's the strike.
0-1.
This to center field. Chisholm should have this one. 2 down. Danny Jansen to hit here. He's 0 for 1. Swinging a foul straight back. Righty to the plate. This one in the air right field. Garcia moving under it. And that is that. Phillies down in order. They lead it 2-1.
For the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, James Karinchak.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Avisail Garcia getting ready to hit, and he deals. That's in there. That's strike one.
0-1.
To the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Hinojosa in the box now. Takes strike one.
No ball. 1 strike.
Oh, 0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the 0-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Now here's the Marlins DH. Gene Segura. Bounce to the left side. Boom. No throw. He's safe at first.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. The throw to second, throw to first, but he beat it.
That's outs time for the other team. Stretched out, tried to
because
make
of the injury,
it, but
replacement needed at third. Entering as the pinch runner, Joey Wendell. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. 1 for 3. In there, and it's 0-1. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Could be extra bases. Knocks it down. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He's also in to score. It's 3-2.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Problem is I thought I had the ball. And it's like it was right behind me and I couldn't see it. So, yeah, it was my bad.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swings and misses. 0-2.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open. He walks him. No big deal.
1-2.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now. So coming into the game now on defense, Joey Wendell. He'll play second. New pitcher now, Steven Okert. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Number 48, Steven.
Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The pitch. There's a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Dylan Floro, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Got him swinging for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. text offering upstairs. Slider misses outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away.
And a swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts. So 2 down now, and here is Nick Castellanos. He's already homered here in this one. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Up the middle, and that squirts through.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Bryce Harper to the plate.
Typically the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Here comes the 0-1. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Here comes a pitch. And a swing and a miss.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And that one is lifted in the air. Chisholm pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1. They trail it 3-2. And welcome back. Bottom of the 8th. And at the plate for Miami, Garrett Cooper. Chris Anthony Dominguez is checked into the game.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
And the pitch. That's in there.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Here's the 0-2. In the air, left field. Castellanos gets under it. Makes the grab. And there's 1 down. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Nick Fortes. Now one missed. Dominguez, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches. Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
He's got it, and there's 2 away. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
In for a strike, and now it's even 1-1.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
2-2 on the way. Ground ball right side. Goldie takes it himself, and that'll do it. Miami down in order, but they're up 3-2. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Dylan Floro.
29 saves on the season, so he's looking for number 30 right here. He's been big for him in the back of that bullpen.
Well, 1-run game, and the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Turner. A wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. The tying run at the plate. Swings through that one.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
And a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And now here is Paul Goldschmidt. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. That's in for a strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
At the belt and fires. That's through there for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Floro keeping him close. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Substitution now at first base. Pinch running here, Edmundo Sosa.
Number 33.
First and second, no outs. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. And a sac bunt here. Gurriel. Feed to second, that's one. And he'll eat it and be happy with the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Alec Bohm will hit next. Outfielders playing shallow. Corners are in, trying to cut down the runner at third. In the air, foul off first. Cooper puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense. Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. The next pitch misses, and the count is even 2-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
And a swing and a miss. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over.
He's done it again, Boog. That's his 30th save of the year as he puts another game to bed. Sweet dreams, everyone.
3-2 the final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Yeah, and unfortunately it was like the new pitcher got lost, but really can't blame it on him. I mean, there was just there was opportunities. I just didn't come up with it. Tried to go deeper in the count, tried to do a few different things today. Just wasn't in the cards for us. Yeah, it just was an unfortunate loss. Stay tuned, just like I said, just in case when I'm switching over from one day to the other, there could be a possible trade coming in, and we're going to look at that. Yeah, so just be aware. We're going to look at that.
3 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For Philadelphia, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.